Did you see where news came out that Diddy filed a $50 million lawsuit against Courtney Burgess and NewsNation in regards to Courtney Burgess making those claims about the tapes?
I was kind of hoping Courtney was telling the truth, y'all. But I told y'all go back and listen to when he did that interview. I was like, this dude is lying. I said, I know he was a liar because he trying to act like he was around Tupac. And I know he wasn't around Tupac. A lot of y'all hit me up in the comments like, oh yeah, he was Fatal Felony's manager and all of that. He was around Rap a lot. I said, well, he said Death Row. And I know he wasn't around Death Row like that. But I left it alone because I really wanted what they were doing and what they were pushing to be true. But I think it's a good play by Diddy attorneys to file a lawsuit because that's going to be explosive, right? Because what was he supposed to do when he left the grand jury? He was supposed to bar some tapes back a week later or whatever. And it's obviously he ain't never brought those tapes back. And so I know the U.S. Attorney's Office is in a pickle right now because they know this dude done lied to him. And at the grand jury, it's obviously he lied, him and his attorney. And they haven't went after him. They got to eventually arrest this dude for lying at the grand jury because he's going to make their case look bad because a lot of us believe all of this stuff because of what he reported that he saw and what his attorney said that she saw. And all of this stuff is coming out to be that they can't prove it. Now, if they come out and prove it and bring it, then Diddy's in trouble. But Diddy and them wouldn't have brought no more attention to him if he had did that. So, all of y'all that was hoping Courtney Burgess' statements and all of that was true, I'm telling y'all, that brother's a con man. He might be certified crazy. It's unfortunate that a lot of these people are inserting themselves in the investigations. Because I think he just did that to write to get that book out there and to get publicity to that book that he did with Kim Porter.
You know, Reggie, ever since this Diddy story broke and we've been covering it ongoing, it reminds me how important it is to have a good lawyer on your team. An injury could bring you millions and change your life forever, but you have to have the right team on your side. That's why I'm proud to present Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They have over 1,000 attorneys working in all 50 states, so when you're seriously injured, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't just settle for the lowball offers. They fight for every dollar you deserve if you become their client. They just recently achieved some significant verdicts for their clients. $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which was 40 times the highest insurance offer. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront cost, and the fee is actually free unless you win. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case, and you can do so from the comfort of your home. If you've ever been seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. It's easy to start your claim now. You can go to forthepeople.com/bomb or scan the QR code in the corner with your phone's camera.
That dude, he might help Diddy beat this case, y'all. Because he lied so much and we put so much stock on news organizations like NewsNation and all of them, put so much weight into his statement and his alleged seeing the tapes and them sending a letter to an A-list actor and all of that. What the A-list actor paid them off, and is that why they not coming through? That's going to be their claim. But that still don't hold what you did and what you told you was going to do to the grand jury. So that U.S. attorney got to arrest him. You can't have people going lying at the grand jury and let them get away with it. So that's what Diddy and their attorneys are trying to do. Force the U.S. Attorney hand to arrest this star witness of them for giving false information to the grand jury. It didn't cause Diddy to get indicted because he was already indicted when he went, and he was already in custody when he went before the grand jury and testified. But that's why you have all the delays on the unindicted conspirators and these, indicted conspirators, because they know they have a problem with Courtney and his attorney because they bamboozled the U.S. Attorney's Office. And just like Jay-Z witness, I believe it's problematic for the U.S. Attorney Office, Courtney Burgess and his attorney is more problematic for Diddy. And those two people are going to be the reason that Jay-Z never get any charges against him criminally and get his civil case dismissed and possibly make Diddy walk. Because at this point, all the evidence that has came out has only been showing that Cassie was a forced victim, meaning that Diddy got in her head and messed her up so bad to where that's why she did the thing she did. Because they even happy with the tapes that they saw, meaning Diddy's defense. So they saying, so they put it in the media. They saying the tapes that they was turned over to, you remember the ones that had to be turned over by December the 31st? Well, ever since then, the defense has been happy. They've been like, oh, we love these tapes. That's all y'all have? Shit, she seemed to be happy. Now, what y'all missing and what people not understanding and saying is just because a person got a smile on their face, that don't really tell the whole story of how you really feel. And so she's going to really be the abused or the forced victim. So we'll see what happens on that. But people like Courtney Burgess and his attorney that's out there running around telling these lies and trying to insert themselves in there for fame or for dollars, well, all I'm saying is, U.S. Attorney, you got to go after them quick to save face, because you can't have people come lying to the grand jury and still be walking around, because that makes it look bad. So my prediction is, if Corey didn't turn no tapes over, which is obvious because Diddy and them wouldn't be bringing attention to him by filing a lawsuit against him, because that's all they had to do for the lawsuit to get dismissed. They say, what the fuck you talking about? The U.S. Attorney got the tapes. That's all that they have to do. They got the tapes that we were talking about. But if they don't bring no tapes and the U.S. Attorney don't put them in cuffs, man, Diddy gonna walk, y'all. Diddy gonna walk. Peace.